Hey everyone, let's crochet a spring summer vibe hat. It is a one size fits most. This is an easy tutorial to follow and requires one to know how to do a V-stitch. These are the materials you need. A 4mm crochet hook, 4.5mm crochet hook for a looser fit, 2 colors of your choice of a double knit yarn, a nipper or a pair of scissors, and lastly a tapestry needle. So let's start with round 1. You're going to make a magic ring. There's so many ways of making a magic ring, but this is my preferred method. Then from here, you do a single crochet in the ring. Then we are going to stack another single crochet by inserting a hook in one of the side of the loops of that previous single crochet that you did. This is a stacked single crochet and it will count as your first double crochet for every round of the upcoming rounds for the entire head. Then followed by a chain. Then do your second double crochet followed by a chain. Then we are going to do the third double crochet followed by a chain. Then so follow through this sequence of double crochet and a chain 1 up until you have a total of 12 double crochets and 12 chains in the magic ring. Once you have counted and checked that you have a total number of stitches, you're going to do a center pull so that you can tighten up the magic ring. So to close off the round, you're going to insert your hook in the top loops of that single crochet that's stacked that you made at the beginning of the round, and you're going to do this by doing a slip stitch. So make sure that you have the 2 loops on your hook. Then you're going to pull through your yarn to do a slip stitch. Then when you're done, you are going to chain 1. Once you have your chain 1, you're going to pull that yarn tight to close off so that it doesn't open at any given point in time. Then grab your second yarn, I'll call it color B in this instance, and make a slip knot. Then pick up your hook and your first round of color A. Then you are going to insert your hook in that knot and pull it through the first yarn, which is color A. So you have to always ensure that the first yarn or color A that you are about to drop, you pull it tight so that your previous round doesn't open up. Then in your chain 1 space, work your first double crochet like we did in the first round. Then single crochet, do another single crochet in that first loop. Then it will be followed by chain 1. Work another double crochet, but you are going to make sure that you do it in the very same chain 1 space. So you have created your first V-stitch. Then we are going to jump into the next chain 1 space to create the second V-stitch. So it will be a double crochet followed by chain 1, then another double crochet in the very same chain 1 space. Then you will have your second V-stitch. You move on to the third chain space and you work your third V-stitch. Chain 1 and then do your double crochet in the very same space. So this is the pattern or the sequence that you are going to follow all the way around on the second round. Then we'll meet each other there at the end. So after checking that you have 12 V-stitches, you count them and make sure that there are 12 V-stitches in there. You are going to close off the round by following the same process that we did in the first round. On top of that single crochet stack that we did, you're going to insert your hook and do a slip stitch. You ensure that there are 2 loops on that hook, then pull it through, chain 1, and then pull your yarn tight just to ensure that your round is secure and closed. So 12 V-stitches, then we are going to move on to the third round. So you're going to pick up the alternating color, which is color A, and pull it through color B. Then pull through that one that you're about to drop tight. Then you're going to start in the chain 1 space of the first V-stitch. This is an increase round, so what we're going to do is make sure that we have 2 V-stitches in that space. So start by working your first double crochet, which is a stacked single crochet, then chain 1. After chaining 1, you are going to do another double crochet, chain 1, then another double crochet in the very same space. So when you look at this, you can see that we have 2 V-stitches in one chain space. So this is an increase round. So that's how you're going to do it. Let's move on to the next V-stitch, where we're going to work the second increase on the chain 1 space. Do a double crochet, chain 1, another double crochet, then that will be your V-stitch. Then you do another V-stitch in the same space, chain 1, and then end with 8 double crochet. So now you've done your second increase. Then we'll move on to the third V-stitch and then do an increase there. Then you have done your third increase. So basically you have 6 V-stitches so far. So you're going to continue all the way around up until the end. When you get to the end, count and make sure that you have 36 V-stitches. To close off the third round, you are going to do a slip stitch. Pull your yarn and then do a chain 1 and pull it tight to secure your round. Then we are going to move on to round 4. So in this round, work normal V-stitches in every chain 1 space. Remember, in the previous round we had 24 V-stitches. So in this round as well, round 4, you are going to have a total of 24 V-stitches. So start the first one in the chain space by doing a single crochet. Then do a stacked single crochet on top of that so that it becomes your first double crochet of the round. Chain 1, then do a double crochet in the very same chain space, and then continue all the way around up until you have a total of 24 V-stitches. Now that we've reached the end of the round, you are going to close off the round with a slip stitch. You are going to insert your hook in the single crochet that's stacked, then do a chain 1, pull it tight. Then we are going to move on to round 5. So pick up your dropped yarn, which is color A, and then you are going to pull it through color B, and then make sure you tighten color B and drop it. If you look at the back, you will see that the color changes, like they form this flat formation at the back, and it just lies flat on each other perfectly. So in the first chain 1 space, we are going to work an increase, which is 2 V-stitches like we've done in round 4. So do a double crochet, chain 1 and a double crochet, then a chain 1 and a double crochet. That will be your first increase. Then the next 2 V-stitches, you are going to do normal V-stitches in them, just 1 V-stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Then the next one, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So this is just the sequence that we're going to follow. Let's continue and do the next sequence. So it will be an increase, which is chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, then chain 1, double crochet, that will be your increase. Then the next 2 chains will be followed by normal V stitches. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Next, double crochet, chain 1, then a double crochet. So it's basically an increase followed by 2 V stitches that are normal. Continue doing that up until you get to the end of the round. When you get to the end of the round, just count your V stitches. It should add up to a total of 32 V stitches. Once you have counted and you are sure that you have 32 V stitches, you are going to close off your round by doing a slip stitch and a chain 1. Starting round 6, so pick up your dropped yarn, which is color B, and pull it through color A. Then pull tight color A and drop it. Then we are going to start the first round by doing your stacked single crochet, which is equivalent to a double crochet. We are going to work normal V stitches in each and every V stitch. The total will be 32, similar to the previous round. Start every round by doing a stacked single crochet. So continue all the way around on this round 6 by doing normal V stitches. Count when you get to the end and make sure that you have a total of 32 V stitches. When you get to the end of the round, do a slip stitch to close off the round and chain 1. Now that we've reached this milestone, put your base flat and take your measuring tape and measure the diameter of your circumference. So mine, it is 6 inches, but when I stretch it a little bit, it gets to 6.5 inches. If you've sized up your hook like a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook, it should get to 7 inches when you stretch it just a little bit. So now start working on the body of the head by crocheting normal V stitches, alternating your colors up until you get to the 15th round. So now when you get to your 15th row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Count and make sure that it gets to 15 rows. You can take your measuring tape again and measure from the top of the head and to the end of your body. It should measure about 6 inches or 6.5. Yeah, between 6 and 6.5 inches. Then you know that that's your perfect size to cover your head. And we move on to work on the brim of the head. So now pick up your dropped color, which is color B, and then pull it through color A. And then we are going to work an increase. Before that, just turn your head and look at that. The way we changed the yarns, the formation laid flat very nicely, and we did avoid cutting our yarns and joining all the way through up until we get to the end. It saves us a lot of sewing of the end when we get to finish our head. So let's continue. This is going to be round 16. We are going to do increases. So what's going to happen is we are going to do your first double crochet of stacked single crochets, followed by chain 1, then a double crochet in the same space, chain 1, then another double crochet. That's what we call an increase. We are going to do increases all the way around up until we get to the end. So 2 V stitches in 1 chain space of the previous V stitch. So continue doing this up until we get to the end of the round. When you get to the end of round 16, you are going to slip stitch, chain 1, then you are done with that round. Then you are going to pick up your dropped yarn and then pull it through the one that you're about to drop, pull it tight, and then the next 5 rounds, which is from round 17 until round 20, you are going to work normal V stitches in each and every chain 1 space, in each and every V stitch that you've done in the previous round. So nothing new, everything the same as we've been doing all along, just normal V stitches in each and every V stitch from the previous round, while alternating your colors as well. So continue up until you get to round 20. So now the one that I'm working on, it is round 18, if I'm not lying. So yeah, just make sure that you have 20. Now I'm done with round 20 and I've already closed the round. So let's do the counting together. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20. So there's 20 rounds so far. And we are going to do one last round. Let me take my measuring tape and show you. So from the brim, that increase round that we've done up until where we are, it measures about like 2.5 inches. Yeah, it measures about 2 inches actually, 2.5 inches. So from here, if you want your brim to be longer, you can continue with one extra round before this last one that I'm about to do. So you can continue. I think I prefer my brim to be about 3 inches. So the reason why I'm stopping here and not doing another V-stitch round, it's because it's going to be longer. It's going to be like 3.25 or 3.5, and that's not what I want. I want it to be 3 inches long. So that means I have to do like a single crochet or a half double crochet, like a stitch that's not longer than double crochet, to reach my desired length or height of the brim. So you decide, you choose, you make a decision on which way you prefer. But for me, this is the last round that I'm going to do. So I am going to pick up my new yarn and then do a pull through my current one. This round I am going to work single crochets because I don't want my brim to be that long. So I'm going to do a single crochet in the chain space and then chain 1 and then do another single crochet. It's still basically a V-stitch but of single crochets. So it's a single crochet, chain 1 and a single crochet. Then into the next V-stitch you do a single crochet, chain 1, then a single crochet. So it's a single crochet V-stitch basically. It has less space compared to the double crochet ones that are longer. So I am going to continue doing this up until I get to the end of the round. This is just preference. If you don't want to do the step, that's also okay. You can just continue doing normal double crochet V stitches, and then if you want it longer, you continue with the rounds. But the more you do the rounds for the brim, the more your brim is going to be curly, or it will have like ruffles. So it's totally up to you. You make the decision for yourself. But basically this is how you do this vibe bucket hat, and I hope it was easier for you to follow through and understand all the steps that I've done. And if you've watched up until this point, I just want to say thank you, and I hope get to share your crocheted hat and take me on my socials on Instagram and TikTok so that I can see your color combinations that you opt for. I hope you get to enjoy your hat, and don't forget to like, comment, and also share this video if you enjoyed it so that others can also get to create their own vibe hats. So for the remaining part of the video, I'll just be showing how I sew in my loose ends, and just continue watching as I won't be explaining how I do this, and follow along and see how I finish off the hat. And I hope to see you on my next tutorial.